friends. So it's Jenny, the Budget Bombshell here. I am going to talk today about accessories. I've actually gotten a lot of feedback from people wanting to know about how to pick out your accessories, and especially for people that are either overwhelmed by them, don't really like them, but they need them for work or to jazz up their outfits that they already have. Today is your day. So, I'm going to go over a little bit about what accessories I'm talking about first, and then I will show you how I pick out an accessory using my brand new mannequin. So the first thing we're going to do is necklaces. I absolutely love necklaces, especially because I am curvy. So necklaces are a great way to camouflage, focus, control where the eye goes when people look at you. So the first thing are long necklaces. So I brought a couple of my favorite accessories here for you. So this one was my grandmother's. It's a vintage piece. It's great because it matches with black. The great thing about a necklace like this, a long necklace, is it's vertical. So it brings someone's eye right up to your face, which is where they should be looking. I like sparkly necklaces, metallic necklaces. I like natural ones like this. It really depends on the outfit. Then we've got some in-between lengths. These are great if you have a plain front and you don't want everything all up here, and you don't, especially if you're curvy, and you just don't want to see a ton of girls. So this is a great one because it's an in-between length. It hits right there in the middle, so it still brings your eye up, but it also isn't a dangly one that's swinging all the time. I have another piece like that I absolutely love. This piece, it's called a bib necklace because it fits like a bib. This one is great if you have, sometimes when your bra kind of cuts you off a little bit and you feel like you're pushing out a little bit, this will cover it up. So this is another one of my favorite ones. This was a gift from my friend Cynthia, who claims that she does not like accessories. It is absolutely one of my favorite pieces. Most of my pieces, honestly, are pretty neutral, so that then I can switch them out with a variety of outfits. But this one has my favorite color, green, my favorite color to wear for sure. It also actually has a matching bracelet. I normally don't wear these at the same time. I'll tell you in a little bit why. But this is a great in-between length. And you could wear it with a sheath dress, or you could wear it with jeans. It really kind of straddles all the styles. Then we get into the shorter necklaces that kind of hug your collarbone. I have almost traditional pair of pearls. I actually have a ton of pearls because my grandmother was really into them. So I have lots of vintage ones and a couple of new costume ones. These are my new costume ones. This was from a company called Charming Charlie, which the stores went out of business and closed, which broke my heart because I used to love getting jewelry and purses there because they were super affordable and color-coded. So here we've got, this is a great classic look. It goes with jeans, it goes with a blouse, it goes with a nice dress, a little black dress, pretty much with anything when you want to look elegant. This is my all-time favorite statement necklace. I got this for $8 at Miss Priss in Ormond. It's a consignment shop. And look at how it hugs. This looks fantastic on a high neck or low underneath here, so that way you can see all of the necklace and all of its detail. I love that one. And then we have delicate necklaces. I don't do a ton of delicate necklaces just because I'm not a delicate person and I like to be bold with my jewelry. However, sometimes you need something a little less statement. So I've got this great piece from Park Lane. I love Park Lane jewelry because it's super affordable. My girl Allison hooks me up with great deals from there, and it's a nice quality. It's not I think it's called Fine Costume. But then I have an actual emerald necklace that my mother and my kids gave me, and when I want something very delicate and very pretty, I wear that one. Okay, bracelets are, oh my god, I love bracelets so much. So here's the thing. I know there are people out there that love all the things, and that's fine. You can wear whatever you want. I'm all about not having rules because I hate rules, because I feel like you should wear what makes you feel good and what works for you. However, if you want to follow my guidelines, this is it. if everything is special, then nothing is special. I live by this rule. So what I usually do is a necklace, a ring, a bracelet. Then usually not earrings. I am allergic to metal, so I tend not to wear earrings as much, but I do have some earrings here to show you. Or I would do earrings and a ring and a bracelet, because I think personally less is more, and I also wear a lot of statement pieces. Now, for those of you that wear a lot of bracelets and bangles, like my friend Tracy from Pretty Little Things, I know you're going to be talking about this and chiming in. I consider a bangle set like this, I forget what she calls them, but I consider this one bracelet because it's one set look. This, when combined, is your look for the bracelet. Now, if you do go with something like this and you want to go by my guidelines, if everything's special then nothing is special, then I would probably not do a ring unless I was doing something really bohemian, like a art festival or something like that, some kind of indie market or something. Otherwise, this would be my statement. This would be the most special thing about my outfit. This bracelet here is probably my all-time favorite. My grandfather made this bracelet. He was a silversmith for Toll Silver Company, and I don't know if you can see it really. It's probably not politically correct, but it's called a slave bracelet. I don't know what they call them now to be politically correct, but it's gorgeous. I have a couple of these, and he also used to practice his designs in copper, so I actually have a couple of copper pieces too, which is neat. I love agate. My husband got me this one. Again, I love these big giant statement pieces, but I also like very simple ones. So if I'm going to wear a really dramatic necklace like this guy here, then I'll probably follow it with a very simple bracelet. This one's just silver. It does have a stone in it, but it looks like just a very simple piece. Same thing like this one right here. This is a Coach one. Oh, I got this at a yard sale for $2. So that's awesome. This is a Coach bracelet that I got on sale right before Christmas last year. And I think I spent $20 maybe on a Coach bracelet. So that's really cool. But these are some of my favorites. This is also a Park Lane, so it's sparkly. Okay, so we're going to talk about earrings, which again, I'm allergic to metal, so I can only wear them for a couple hours, but I do love earrings. I love dangles. I love studs. I have a pair of diamond studs that my mother gave me. These are also Park Lane. I like kind of simple hoops, but you can have fun with it. But I wouldn't, for me, in my style, I wouldn't recommend earrings and a necklace. It's just a lot going on, especially if you're curvy like me. That's my thing. Now, the big trend I think is going to happen in 2025 is that brooches are going to make a comeback, which is awesome because I don't think that brooches have really been used since like the 80s when women wore those power suits with the shoulder pads and had a big giant brooch. So I'm really excited to start wearing some brooches and really experiment with this trend. I happen to have a bunch of vintage brooches. Most of my brooches are vintage because they're from my grandmother or friends of mine, because really there's not as many new brooches out yet, but I think they're coming, so beware. So this one is a little bow brooch. Bows are huge right now, and they're going to continue to be huge for the year, so how great is that I happen to have a vintage one. This one here is a hair clip, but I would wear this as a brooch because it's super cute, and I think it would look really great with a button-up shirt or something high-collared. This one is from my grandmother. This is a great one because look at this. Can you see it? It has movement, which I think is really neat. It's a tiny little bird. So you can wear a brooch obviously on the side like they used to do in the 80s, but then you could also wear it up at the collar. You could use it to pin a scarf. There's a bunch of different ways that you could use it. You could actually get a couple of them and put them down. Sky's the limit on that one. So yay. If you like brooches and you're going to start introducing them, please let me know. Send me pictures and I'll post about it because I'm really excited for that trend. Oh, the last thing we're going to do is rings, which of course I love a ring, especially a sparkly diamond one. So I love giant statement rings. That's something that my grandmother Cooper was really big into. This is her ring. This is real turquoise, of course, and she would wear one of these on every single finger. That was her style. My husband got me this one from a little shop downtown from an artisan, which is really cool. So here's the great thing. So we have these giant rings. They're sometimes called cocktail rings, statement rings. Some of these, especially the vintage ones, are really tiny. And I actually do have shockingly small fingers. My ring size is a 5.5. So you would never think so, but it is. But like this one is even tinier than that. I can't get my finger in it. So there's this really awesome girl that I started following on YouTube that does a lot of things with scarves, and she is an American living in France, so her big thing is how French people look. And she went over this really interesting way to use these cool cocktail rings. So actually I'll do it with this one. Now there's a zillion ways to tie a scarf, and we'll do another scarf show at some point soon, but just to show you really quick. So instead of just tying it in a knot, which you could, and that would be really cool, here is a great way to use this cocktail ring, especially if it's vintage and it doesn't quite fit. You just put it up here like that. How cool is that? And you can put it in the front, you could put it in the side, a little devil may care over your head like Thelma and Louise. Anyway, it just gives a really great little sparkle. You're just going to want to make sure that you do it with a smaller ring and one that is either a nice full scarf or a kind of a nubbly scarf, so that way it has some tooth and it stays on and it's not going to fall off on you while you're out and about. All right, so I showed you a bunch of jewelry. So how the heck do you make that decision in the morning time when you're running like crazy, your hair is half dried and you're ready to go, but you need something because you either have an important meeting, you have court, hopefully you're not defending yourself, hopefully you're an attorney. But whatever it is, how do you decide on the jewelry? Well, I really simplify it down to my system of if everything's special, then nothing is special. So I basically kind of do 3 pieces. So for a necklace, with a neckline like this, it's not really a boat neck, but it's so great because you can do a variety of necklaces. Now, if you did a long one, you've got that line coming here that brings someone's eye right up to your face. You could do this bib necklace to really make a statement. And it basically changes the entire look of the dress like this, especially if you have a plain dress. This is just a simple sheath from the Limited, back when the Limited did amazing clothes. So I would let the jewelry speak for itself. Or you could do something simple and classic like this, which is a super attention grabber up at the neck that brings it right up to the face. So let's say you pick out your necklace. We're going to go with this one. So you've picked out your necklace. Now what the heck else do you put on? All right, I would not go with earrings personally, just because I think the earrings are so close to the necklace. It's not for me. You can if you want to. Again, this is your rules. I happen to have some, but you do what makes you feel good. That's the whole point. Because it should be fun, really. It shouldn't be work and terrible rules. I am going to choose this necklace right here. It brings out the silver. Now, yes, you can mix metals, but usually if you mix metals, I have to mix metals because my ring is white gold and diamond, so I love to wear gold, so obviously I'm going to have to wear yellow gold and mix it. But here we're going to just pull in the look all together and just do a simple bracelet. My grandfather actually made this bracelet, so that was a silver one. So I would do just something simple in design with that. And the ring, I would probably do 1 ring. Just the simple black and silvery graphite rhinestone ring from Park Lane. So I would probably just do that. I would do the necklace, the silver bracelet, and a ring, probably on opposite hands. Okay, so now we're going to try some gold with my favorite necklace. Okay, so it's just enough. I kind of want to adjust the the neckline so that it shows really that cool design. So we've got the gold necklace, which has a circular pattern. So I would probably go with something a little simple on the bracelet. Even though I have all these amazing bracelets, maybe you could go with that, an agate, something statement. It kind of mimics the circles, but it's not exactly it. I love this Coach bracelet because it's so simple and it just complements instead of competes. And I don't really like my pieces competing. I would probably not do something, well, maybe you could do that. You could do the sparkly. That would look nice too. So honestly, we have a couple of different options here. Probably the only one I wouldn't do would be something like this. I love this bracelet. This has this amazing filigree on it. It's in gold, but I really do think that all this pattern competes with all this pattern. That's me. Now you might decide you want to go pattern, pattern, pattern and have at it. That's fine. But I go a little bit simpler. Now let's say we want to do a brooch. What about something like that? Oh my gosh, how cute would that be? Just like little and simple. It totally changes the look of a very simple dress just by adding a little sparkle and a little design. And like I said, bows are huge right now. Or, oh, you could even put like a little belt and then like a little fabric belt and then put it in the middle. That would be really cute too. So I hope that this helps you break down a little bit of the overwhelming work and mystery of putting accessories together. If you have any questions, let me know. If I didn't go over what you were hoping I would, please let me know. Then I can make another video to get glam together and do something that you want to hear about. So thanks so much. I'm the Budget Bombshell, and until next time, bye.